Hello again, YouTube faithful and Nerd Nation. This is Lucius Prime coming at you live from the Baltimore Convention Center for the Baltimore Comic-Con, and this is another adventure of traveling nerd. I've chosen this gentleman here. He's been so kind enough to agree to be my first interview for the weekend. Now, I kid you not. Whenever he introduces himself, you guys are going to be in awe like I am. This goes to show that there's three of them. I'm not going to say the name until after he introduces himself. Sir, if you don't mind, please give us your name.
Sure. Hi, I'm Kevin Smith.
That's right, folks. You heard it. His name is Kevin Smith. No, not Silent Bob, and no, not Ares from Xena. God rest his soul. But still, the third Kevin Smith I have found in the world. Now, sir,
yes.
You remember I came across you on the train into the town.
Correct.
You gave me a quick glimpse at your comic book collection.
Yes.
Please tell me, that's not your whole collection, is it?
No, I have about 30,000 comics altogether.
Good Lord, you make me look like a noob.
It's okay, I've been doing it for quite a while now.
Understandable. I just got a few basic questions for you, though. Starting off, I gotta ask, what got you started at reading comic books?
I've always read since I was a kid, and usually if you go into like department stores that had like cheap comics, my parents would buy me one or two to kind of keep you quiet, let you read something, and the more I read, the more I wanted more to keep reading.
You know what, that seems to be a very common thing with people that start reading comic books. I'm the same way.
Yep.
My stepfather, he's been collecting comic books since before I was born as well, and well, he's the one that, him and my mother, surprisingly, are the ones that got me into it. If you don't mind me asking, why did you not choose to do a cosplay?
I've done cosplays in the past, and usually people do it on Saturdays here in Baltimore. So this year was basically money was the issue. I decided to stick with the autographs, signatures, the meet and greets, versus the actual cosplay stuff.
You know what, that makes a lot more sense to me because that's going to be something that's going to be more worth your while in the end as it is.
Yes.
Alright, for my next question, who's your favorite superhero? What's your favorite comic?
My favorite superhero has always been, since I was 10 years old, has always been The Flash, Barry Allen. My first tattoo, Barry Allen, so yeah.
If you don't like it, we got a picture of that.
Yep.
Oh, right there, right. That is epic.
That's awesome.
My favorite superhero is actually Green Lantern.
Okay. Good friends.
Oh yeah.
Green Lantern Flash.
Oh yeah.
I love the science guys.
Oh, definitely,
so.
definitely. Let's see here. What other questions can I ask? I mean, that's really about all the real basic ones there are.
Okay.
I mean, well, how about this? Which do you prefer more? DC, Marvel, Dark Horse? What's your favorite brand?
I always, growing up, was always DC. And DC got kind of iffy during the New 52 years. Actually, going away from Marvel about 15 years ago, my friend said they're doing some good stuff. So I came back about 2 years ago and they were doing some good stuff. But with DC's Rebirth, they're killing it right now, so...
That actually brings me to my next question. I was going to ask you, how do you feel about Rebirth? I know a lot of people are actually really iffy about it. Me, myself, I'm loving it so far myself.
I read that 80-page giant, first one, 'cause I work in a comic shop too. So I got to read the night before and sat there and was just awed by that 80-page Rebirth, about what Jeff Johns had set up for the DC universe. And every week when new issues come out, the Rebirths and the 1s and 2s, just floored by how good the stuff is coming out of DC right now.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, which comic book shop do you work at?
I work in Mechanicsville, Virginia. It's called Blue Marble Comics. Right outside Richmond.
I might actually have to go down there and check it out because I travel for the East Coast for my professional life very often. I go to Richmond fairly often. I'm definitely gonna have to stop there. I heard you talking about Third Eye Comics earlier, which is where I go for my comics all the time.
Third Eye's the best. I work at a comic shop, but even I will say Third Eye's the best. But we did work with Steve and Trish and modeled our store after them. The guy who owns the shop, talked to them to get business ideas.
Really well.
Yep.
Let's see here. I think that really about sums it all up. I mean, I can't really think of anything else. Yeah. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to interview you. I hope you have a great con. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you get some great swag.
Thank you very much.
So much. Again, this is Lucius Prime with Kevin Smith signing out from you from another adventure of Traveling Nerd.